For nearly 2,000 years, a prophecy from the book of Revelation was hidden in plain sight, dismissed as a metaphor. But what if it wasn't a metaphor at all? What if this ancient text, written thousands of years ago, is describing something so specific, so terrifying, that it's unfolding in the world right now? So, what exactly is this forgotten message? It's a series of personal letters from Jesus himself. He spoke to 7 different churches, each one representing a different time period in the history of believers. Think of it like a prophetic blueprint. The first churches were strong and vibrant, but as the plan unfolded, the messages became more and more urgent. What was once a word of encouragement became a chilling warning. And for the last church, the final era, the message isn't what you'd expect. To see the pattern, you have to look back. The first church, Ephesus, was praised for its hard work and perseverance. It was an unstoppable force. But then came the warning. You have abandoned the love you had at first. The second church, Smyrna, faced persecution and poverty. But Jesus told them, "Do not be afraid. I will give you the crown of life." They were suffering, but spiritually rich. The pattern continued. As the church expanded and gained power, it slowly began to compromise. What was a clear message became watered down. What was a deep relationship became a performance. And it all leads to the final era, the one we are living in right now. Now we get to the final prophecy, the one for the last church. It's a message for a time when the world would be filled with more distractions and more comfort than ever before. But this church wasn't told they were in danger because of persecution or poverty. Instead, Jesus told them, "You are lukewarm. I wish you were either hot or cold." This meant they weren't fully for God, but they weren't against Him either. They were comfortable and self-satisfied. They believed they were rich and in need of nothing, completely unaware of their true spiritual poverty. So, what does this lukewarm faith look like today? It's not about being an atheist. It's about being comfortable. It's when you go to church on Sunday, but live like the world the rest of the week. It's when you believe in God, but you spend more time scrolling on your phone than you do in prayer. It's the constant search for more money, more comfort, and more recognition, believing that these things will fill the spiritual void in your life. This is the great deception of the final era. Thinking you are spiritually rich when you are, in fact, impoverished. You're not hot, on fire for God, but you're not cold either. You're just stuck in the middle, and this is the most dangerous place to be. The good news is, you don't have to stay there. This isn't a final judgment. It's a desperate plea. The Bible says to be on fire for God, you have to be hot, not lukewarm. And the key to getting hot is to stop relying on yourself. The prophecy says to buy gold refined in the fire from Jesus. That gold isn't money, it's genuine, authentic faith that is only found through total surrender. It means letting go of the things you think you have and trading them for the one thing you really need, an authentic relationship with Him. What does this surrender look like in a world that tells you to be in control? It's not about giving up. It's about trading your control for God's plan. It's letting go of the steering wheel and trusting Him to navigate the path ahead. This means surrendering your career ambition and asking what He wants you to do. It means surrendering your relationships and allowing Him to guide you to the right people. It means letting go of your need to have all the answers and trusting that He will provide. This isn't just a prayer you say. It's a decision you live every single day. It's a decision to buy something priceless that you cannot get with money. The choice is simple. You can stay comfortable, believing you have everything you need, or you can surrender it all to God and find a real, authentic faith. One leads to a life of spiritual poverty, thinking you are rich. The other leads to a spiritual richness that will outlast any earthly comfort. You can't be in the middle, and this prophecy makes it clear that the time for choosing is now. So, the question isn't if you're a believer or not. The real question is, are you willing to finally let go and trade what you have for what you really need?